changes.
Hey guys, and welcome to another training sessions video. So today's session is taken from phase 2 of my training program, where the focus is on interval training. This video is a progression from my continuous endurance session from phase 1. So if you haven't watched it yet, click that link in the top right corner so you get a better understanding of the fitness approach I use and why it's so effective. I've had a few requests to add in my own warm-up and cool-down routine, so here it is briefly, and I'll go into depth in a separate video regarding the importance of stretching. So let's talk about the importance of interval training. So unlike continuous training, interval training is more intense and football specific, involving short bursts of intensity separated by rest intervals. It's one of the most effective ways to get match fit. However, it can be the most hated attribute to train, and far too often players neglect the importance of fitness. So you notice in this video, as well as my previous endurance session, I always like to incorporate the ball. Why? Here are the 3 main points that you can benefit from ball-specific interval training. Point number 1, you can focus on 2 attributes in the one session, so fitness and a technical attribute such as dribbling or passing or controlling. 2, it'll improve your mental focus as you have to concentrate on the ball whilst you're fatigued and tired. And 3rd point, it can be a lot more enjoyable. I mean, who wants to run around aimlessly like this when you can incorporate a ball and improve more effectively? No, this is definitely not for me. This first drill is called the interval triangle. So I drop 6 to 8 cones in the middle and I have 3 poles about 10 meters apart from the cones in the middle in the shape of a triangle. And you don't have to use poles, you could even use a drink bottle, you could use cone, you could use a ball, or even a stick that you can find in the park. Just something that can mark where you need to run. So let's go through this drill step by step. So I'll start in the middle and I'll dribble at 80% for 30 seconds. I'll focus on good form here as I weave through the tight spaces. So once the 30 seconds are up, boom, I head straight to one of the 3 points of the triangle. I'll go around the pole, come back to the middle before dribbling to the second point. Now come back to the middle and head for the final point of the triangle. Now I come straight back into dribbling for 30 seconds. With interval training, you want to use active recovery as opposed to a complete rest, just to keep the intensity high. This way you can challenge yourself technically and mentally to keep good form. And you'll just get more out of the session if you challenge yourself. So for example, like on this set, I just want to show you how challenging it can be. So I go through the triangle fine until this touch here. It's so simple, I'm just trying to direct my touch back to the cones, but I'm fatigued by this point. And you're prone to making an error when you're tired, so I restart this whole set again. Now as for training specifics, so once you hit all 3 points of the triangle and you come back to the middle, that counts as 1 repetition. So 3 reps equals 1 set. Complete 3 sets in total with 1 minute rest in between. Here's one of my full sets. So once you've completed your set, don't come to a complete stop. So here I'm just jogging around the perimeter of the triangle just to keep that intensity going, and this will help improve your recovery time effectively, and you'll definitely notice the difference on the field while you're in a game. Now I move on to the dribbling shuttle. I place 4 cones in a line about 7 meters apart, and again we're incorporating the ball. So I dribble up to 1 cone, and I cut back, and I come back to the start, then I head up to the second highest cone, all the way back to the start, and so on. So I'm going at 90 to 100% dribbling speed. Now once I get back to the start, I don't stop still to catch my breath. I challenge myself and I use active recovery, jog slowly up with the ball to the highest cone and back. Now once you get back, that counts as one repetition. So as soon as you get back, boom, you're straight into the second repetition. So 3 reps equals 1 set. So do 3 sets in total with 30 seconds recovery in between each set. Here's one of my full sets.
Hindsight is fleeting when your heart's bleeding and all you can see is red, till you discover it is within each other to forgive and make amends. If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead, 'cause I was too young and I didn't understand that you are the one, and I can't wait to see you again. Oh, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait, 'cause I was too young and I didn't understand that you are the one, and I can't wait to see you again.
The final drill is called Get Out of Jail. Such a creative name, I know. But basically I have 4 cones in the middle in the shape of a square and I have 2 poles 10 meters from jail, which is the 4 cones, going from north to south. Now start in the square juggling 10 times. You can use any combination of juggling, so once you hit 10 juggles, burst out of jail with pace to one of the poles, dribble around and come back to jail to complete another 10 juggles. So that counts as 1 repetition. Complete 10 reps to hit 1 set and complete 3 sets in total. Now this drill has a shorter length of intensity compared to the last 2 drills, and it's good to incorporate different lengths of intervals as you're not always going at 100% for 30 seconds and resting 30 seconds. Now in a game it's all different lengths of intensity, so it makes sense to train to be flexible and prepared as it can happen at any time during a game. This drill looks easy, but once you've hit that second and third set, it can be really tough and challenging. Now, if you guys have ever seen any of my previous training sessions, I always like to finish with some juggling. So here I'm just focusing on 300 to 350 juggles. Now I'm going from left to right for 100 juggles. Now I get straight into hitting it twice with my right foot and then twice with my left foot, and I do that for 100 juggles as well. Now I'm hitting 10 juggles with my right foot and then straight onto 10 juggles with my left foot. And I complete that 100 times as well. So that'll be a total of 300 juggles. And lastly, I'm just using a random combination. I'm going from right foot to right thigh, then left foot to left thigh. Now I didn't have any set repetitions for this, I just did this until I made a mistake. Now again, some of you guys wanted to see my cooldown, so it's nothing special honestly. I just dribble up about 20 meters and back just to get some of the lactic acid out of my legs. Come back, I do some groin stretches, some leg swings, touch on the hamstrings, some quad stretches. Now these are all dynamic, so they're 3 seconds or less whilst in motion. See there, I'm doing a groin stretch. You really want to be focusing on stretching, especially after interval training. That can really take its toll on your muscles. So now I'll just finish off with some static stretching. I go 20 seconds for each stretch, each muscle. Yeah, like I said guys, I'm probably doing the same stretches as you guys do. So I usually do around 5 minutes of static stretching in total. So there you have it. That's one of my interval sessions from phase 2 of my training program. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment what you thought about it and tell me some of your fitness drills that you incorporate to your sessions. Also, please subscribe if you haven't yet to see more training related content and to follow my journey. Alright, cheers guys. I'll see you in the next video.